welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be covering one of my most frequently asked questions, and that is how I get so many views on an application called MeetMe. You saw the title of this video. I'm going to be helping you out here. So I'd like to have like a little kind of like disclaimer. It's gonna sound like very contradictory, but I'm just gonna get into it. Views are important, but they should not be the focus of your stream. I'm gonna let that settle for a second. So I'll say that again. So views are important. They're very, very important, but they should not be the focus of your stream. A lot of the times I'll see people so centered on like getting views that they would kind of lose sight of what's important. And we're gonna cover what's important, because ironically, when you focus on, I find so ironically, when people focus on their views and trying to get views too much, they actually lose views. It's kind of like a cruel irony. But like, for example, you'll see people who have streams where they'll just be sleeping, or they'll just leave the camera on and like not be there for like hours at a time to try to like get views. So yes, views are important, but you have to realize, and I'm a numbers person, you have to realize that at the end of the day, you're gonna end your stream eventually, and all those views, boom, gone. You know, it's important, you know, but how important is it? We're gonna get into that. So thing with views, right? You know, what are views? Well, those are people hopping into your stream, viewing your stream, you know, and you know, depending on people can hop in at any point, you know, from the second you start your stream till right when you end it. So what does that mean? Well, it means that every second that you're streaming essentially could be a first impression to someone, and that is very important to keep in mind. You know, if you, like, I'm not the type of person that leaves my stream a lot, but like, I'm a human. If I'm streaming for a couple hours, I might need to like step out to, you know, use the bathroom or do something. You know, I'm a human. I can't, you know, I gotta step out sometimes. But I always have to keep in mind, like, that could be someone's first impression of my stream the second they hop in when I walk off, or I'm just not on camera. Like, I could just be like reaching over, doing something, blah, 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 and they just see like a blank screen. For like, and you know, because the thing is, every second is an impression. If you're gonna take notes, write that down. Every second is an impression. So you have to keep in mind, you know, someone could hop in like those couple seconds, those couple vital seconds could be someone sitting there and they're like, ah, this is boring, and leave. That person could have been like your potential best friend, your potential top gifter, or whatever, or just a potential person who keeps coming back. You know, so it's always important to like be as active as you can be and as engaging as you can be in your streams. So that's why I say, like, yes, views are important, but don't focus on them. Don't stream for like 20 hours trying to get views. That's about one of the worst things you can do if you want to get your views up. Ironically, to get more views, you want to stream for shorter amounts of time. I know, it seems backwards, but hear me out. When you, especially if you're a new streamer, if you stream for shorter amounts of time, I personally recommend half an hour to an hour. So does MeetMe. There's a reason they recommend that. If you read the guidelines and you read the articles. So they recommend half an hour to an hour, like every single day, if you can, because consistency also is key. But those shorter periods of streaming you will be able to be the most engaging, have the most energy. I know it's kind of backwards, because I do personally stream like easily like 16 hours in a day and stuff, but I personally just have that energy, and like I personally can do that. A lot of people can't, or they just simply don't have the time. Like that half an hour to an hour, no less than a half an hour. Typically, I don't recommend more than an hour unless things are like really going really good. But get that vital time in every single day, be consistent. And even if it doesn't feel like there's anybody there, just know there always can be somebody there. It could be someone who works for MeetMe and they just are popping around streams, because they do that. They hop around streams, and if they hop in and you're super engaging stuff, they could put you on trending. So you really have to consistently be talking. Like right now, technically I'm not talking to anybody specific. You know, realistically, I'm sitting in here staring at my camera. It's kind of weird, but I'm just sitting here staring at it. Like I don't have yes, like I know you guys will watch this as a video when it's eventually posted, but right now I'm really not talking to anybody, like right here, right now. You know what I mean? You kind of have to practice that, and it can be hard. It can be hard to just talk and talk and talk without an audience, but it takes practice, and that's okay. You can't just expect your first stream to be super, super engaging and awesome. You know, it takes practice. Over time, you'll get better at it. You know, you'll just sit there, tell stories, or talk about your day. Again, even if it seems like there's nobody there, there can be anybody there at any time. Again, from the second you start your stream to the second you end it. So that's really, really important. But other little personable tips that I have for you guys is your profile picture. That is important. So I'll see a lot of people who simply don't have the best profile pictures. It's just because it's, you know the saying, don't judge a book by its cover? Yeah, humans do that though. You know, we do it. We see a book and we're like, that book looks like it's gonna be horrible. You know, it's the same as your stream. You know, when someone could choose, you know, when someone's scrolling through the trending page and they see all these like pictures or the stream descriptions or whatever, before they get to know you, that's their first impression of you. You know, your profile picture. So obviously you want to have it be a nice picture of you. You know, you don't need to completely overdo it, and I actually personally recommend not completely overdoing it, but you want it to be a nice picture of you. A lot of the times I'll see people like not smiling in their picture, or it's like a dark picture, or it's not even a picture of them, it's like a picture of like an anime character or something. I'm like, well, that could be a deterrent, you know, that a picture of someone like sitting there smiling with like in nice natural sunlight, that's gonna be more welcoming and inviting than like a picture of you just like sitting in the dark, like, you know what I mean? So profile pictures, just keep in mind, and, you know, switch it up, see what you like. Maybe one profile picture will help you get more views than another. Change things up. And again, that's another huge tip. A lot of people will sit and do the same thing day in and day out, and they're like, they'll come to me, they're like, Abby, like, I don't get views, like, why aren't I getting views? I'm like, well, do you sit there and do the same thing each and every day? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, well, then that's your problem. You know, like, you can't expect to do the exact same thing every single day, and like you're not gonna get different results. You know what I mean? It's like planting a bunch of pumpkin seeds and expecting to get a watermelon at some point. That's kind of that was a very weird example, but I'm a weird person, what can I say? But, you know, always change things up. Maybe one day go to the mall and have a mall streamer. You know, always try new things. See what your viewers like. See what's engaging. In fact, having those outdoor excursions as a new streamer might not be a bad idea. Because it forces you to, like, talk and to show different things and do different things. Sorry, I dropped my pen. You know, it forces you to get out there and do stuff as opposed to just sitting there and having to be your own source of entertainment. That's just a little tip. What was my other little thing? Content. I can't say this enough. I'm actually probably gonna make another complete other YouTube video about content. That might be my next YouTube video. But content. I'm not really gonna breach it right now, but content is key. That's very important. Very important. You know? People aren't gonna return to watch you if you're boring. You know, you gotta be doing stuff. You gotta be out there. You gotta, like, put your best foot forward. And again, like, consistency. This thing with streaming and with any type of content creating is you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent, especially as a streamer. Because the thing is, realistically, you're not the only streamer. You and me. Like, I'm not the only streamer, you're not the only streamer. There's lots of people who live stream. So what does that mean? That means people have options. They've got other streamers to watch. So if you stream like once a week, the chance of you making like a hardcore group of friends, like a hardcore group of like fans or whatever you want to say, viewers, is way slimmer than if you were to stream like every single day or every other day. And I get it, people have weird schedules, but I always say, if this is something you genuinely want to try for, you genuinely want to get your viewers up, you gotta put in the work. It's not easy. That's why there's not a ton of people who stream like a ton. You know, it really genuinely is hard work. But at least half an hour every day. Everybody has a half an hour in their day. If it's the half an hour that you wake up, maybe you're doing things, maybe you're sorting laundry, whatever. Or it's a half an hour before you go to bed. Everybody has at least a half an hour that they can stream. You know, it's up to you to find that half an hour though. Maybe it's your lunch break at work or whatever the heck you do. You know, hopefully you can find that. But another little tip is like, try to stream hop. You know, try to meet more streamers or like-minded streamers. You know, if people hop in your stream, and they're talking to you, chilling, try to ask if they stream. Be like, do you guys stream? Like, or ask them for streaming tips or whatever. You know, share advice with each other. Share this video. I'm probably gonna have my next video is probably gonna be about content because that is a huge part. But we're gonna go back over those main points though. Views. So again, views are important, but they should not be the entire focus of your stream because then you're gonna lose your content. You're gonna lose that value of your stream. So I repeat, do not sleep on stream. That is the worst possible thing you could ever do for yourself. The worst thing. And again, views, at the end of the day, it's a number on your screen. Do not get obsessed with it. It's a number on your screen that ends the second you hop off your live. Don't focus on it too much. When you follow these tips, they will help you out. And I'm gonna have more videos about streaming. This is my first one, but I've got so much advice and so many tips, like I'm just overflowing with information because this is all I freaking do. So, but though, yes, feel comfortable to hop in my stream at any time and ask questions. I ask questions when I'm streaming too, or answer questions. I ask questions too. I'm like, what y'all doing today? But I answer questions and I could give you one-on-one advice too. I love helping you guys out. But the reason I decided to make this video today is because people always ask me, they'll hop in and I'll have like 10,000 views. They're like, oh my god, you have so many views. I'm like, yeah, it's not the most I've ever had. I guess I have to say it. We're talking about views. The most views I've ever had was 25,000 in one stream. But it's because I streamed a very long time and I was doing a lot of crazy shit. I was doing a lot of stuff, so I had content. But doesn't matter. But you gotta focus on your content. Gotta focus on all that stuff. But yeah, views are important. But don't focus on them. Don't be like, oh guys, let's try to hit 500 views. Don't do that kind of stuff. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just talk to your people. Talk to who's there. Because that's what's most important. The people who are there right there in front of you, that's what's important. Yeah. Oh my god, I could just be talking about this forever. Okay, this video is getting long. But yeah, so hop in my stream. Feel free to ask any questions at any given point. If you know someone who struggles with like views on MeetMe or whatever, you can send them my way or send them this video. So I hope this helps. But again, I made this because this is the most frequently asked question that people, all the time, literally every single stream I have. They're like, how do you have so many views? They're like, how do I get my views? So here you go. You can watch this video 20 times. That's why I have this video. Because I sound like a broken record in my stream. Because I'm always saying this stuff. So here you go. Here you go. I hope you enjoy. I hope this helps. Write some tips. obviously there's a lot of stuff I missed. This is just kind of like the basics. Maybe I'll have a part 2 video that's like how to get more views, parentheses, advanced, or something. I don't freaking know. I just made this. Enjoy it. I hope it helps. I hope it helps. But yeah, I'm here to help you guys. I love you guys. But yeah, bye. Oh, I guess before I go, you can check out my Instagram and stuff in my stream description. Stream description. Wow, I'm literally such a streamer. You can check out my Instagram in my bio down below. Cause that's what all the YouTubers say. They're like, oh, just down below, blah 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 blah. But yeah, check out my Instagram. That's where I post like literally all my updates on anything and literally anything and everything. So bye guys though. Thank you so much for watching. Again, share this with friends. That'd be appreciated, or anyone who you know on MeetMe that struggles with views or whatever. So I'll see you guys.